Speaking of dogs, though, Jabes, first airline got rid of them fucking support animals.
Oh,
who
yes.
was it? Was it Spirit?
Thank God.
You could bring a fucking rack full of chicken cages on there now on Spirit.
I love Spirit.
I actually love Spirit.
Southwest.
Southwest. Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah.
Look.
I get it, man. Dude,
We're done with it.
Because COVID hasn't changed for me. You know, we've flown everywhere, like all around this great land of ours.
Sure.
So it's actually been easier to fly with COVID, to be honest with you. But all I kept thinking was these fucking animals, dude. They keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's just it's such a fucking inconvenience for everyone else. Where it's just like, don't mind me. I didn't pay for a ticket for my 300-pound dog, but it's gonna come with me, and it's just
do you remember
right underneath your feet?
The last time we were traveling with the kids, someone had a dog in their little cage, and my kid was sitting there, and the dog was just fucking going nuts.
Ballistic,
and I just sat there looking at her like, you're the one that's going to move away. We were like waiting for the plane, not on it.
Right.
But I was like, you're the one that's going to take your dog away.
Right.
I'm not taking my kids away from your fucking barking dog in the airport.
Yeah. My fucking buddy from college, I'm not going to say his name, but one of my best friends from college, right? Real fucking open heart warrior, you know, love and peace and all that bullshit, right?
Sure.
I love him, but God damn it, he is dumb. And he got one of those dogs off the street rescue type sitches, you know, in Venice, right? Yes. The dog was fucking 4 foot tall in one of those big ones, you know.
Oh yeah, that like you could ride on.
Yeah, but it was one of the ugliest colors. It looked, they called the dog Tiger because it was orange and kind of black spots or whatever. And I was just like, man, that dog looks like a goddamn murderer. And they had to keep it in one of those cages that was like 5 feet tall, where you're like, all right, that one's probably meant for gorillas, not a fucking dog. But sure, pop them on in there. You know, when you throw 2 bales of hay in that fucking thing as well. And they had to keep this dog in there. And you know those ropes they had to tie around the dog's mouth when they walk them, you know, because they're like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Right.
It's just, you know, it's just in case. It makes the dogs feel safe. No, it's not. It's because your dog is going to kill someone.
Yeah.
Another human, probably fucking 85 pounds plus.
Yeah.
Like that's how big this fucking dog was. Sure enough, homeboy had the dog, you know, on a metal chain, tied to a boat, you know?
Sure.
Tied to a boat. And he's chilling because he lives on a boat.
Right.
And early in the morning, all of a sudden, here's another dog just death in the air. Blood all over the docks and screams from the owners. Oh my God, what happened? This was like a fucking super expensive, like breeder dog, tiny,
sure,
you know, whatever. This goddamn thing broke free from a metal chain, and then ran down the dock and ate this other dog. And
but he never did that.
Never did that. I didn't have to fucking tie a harness around his beak every goddamn time we went out for a walk. No, you did. God. And what did you think was going to happen? So he got sued. He got sued for the price of that other dog.
Yeah. And had to put his dog down or no?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And at that point, shit, they're right out in the ocean. I just would have pushed it. Save yourself the money. You go into a vet, they got to dispose of that fucking thing. Just push it in the fucking river, dude.
Gosh.
Yeah. No need for that dumb goddamn thing. Matter of fact, he got lucky that it killed another dog and not a fucking human.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely right.
So, yeah, we're all done with all of that now. And in the guessing game, too, because I always guess when I got on planes where it was like, rescue. Every flight out of LAX, too, you knew was a fucking rescue with these rescue things. You were just waiting for one of those things to unleash. As soon as the roll cart, you know, the cart starts going down the thing and they can smell that cheese plate.
Yeah.
I was always waiting, and I was like...
It's always a woman, and it's, like, so specific.
Yes.
And she has this, like, little scruffy, dirty mouth.
Yeah.
Like, white dog, but, like, orange mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
like,
yes.
And it's always just like...
The dog...
Can my dog...
Patches.
Can my dog... Yeah.
Every one of them looks like Patches, just patches of hair missing and all that other shit.
Sure.
And it's like, oh, this beautiful dog, Patches. Why are you calling him that? Well, patches of his fucking hair are missing, and I can see some form of psoriasis there. So,
Huge Robin Williams fan.
Yeah. What's the fucking lotion? The cream you keep applying to your dog's skin mid-back all throughout this flight. It stinks.
They have psoriasis.
Yeah.
And then they have them on like
Rescue.
Look. Now look.
Yeah.
We're getting into dangerous territory. People love their dogs.
They do.
And so
I was the only one who realized like, hey, my dog's a fucking asshole. And I told people like, so they'd be like, oh my God, I think your dog like took a hot dog out of my son's hand or whatever it was. Small dog when we had the dog, you know, it was a miniature beagle. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, my dog's a fucking asshole. I always tried to de-escalate the situation and be like, I fully understood that I was probably the only one that liked my own dog.
Yeah.
And I was like,
It's same with kids.
Yes. I apologize immediately. And I'm like, oh my God. I never say, we have 2 boys. I never say, oh my God, he never does that. And I was like, well, shit, you know? Doesn't surprise me and I'm sorry. But I'm
the worst. If anything happens, I always am like, go to my kids first.
Yeah.
It's so sad. I need to stop doing it. But I'm like, what did you do?
Exactly.
Because I don't want to be the mom that's like, oh, well, I don't know. He's so sweet. No, he's a boy. He's a kid.
Yeah.
Even though he is sweet, there's going to be moments where he did the, you know.
Probably kicks your kid in the dick. Yeah.
He said, give me the fucking pen.
Yeah.
Which he did to a girl.
So that happens. And we
Give
apologize.
me the pen. Well, he asked, what I want to say is, how many times did he ask you to give him the pen nicely? And then he had to resort to what mom does, which is give me the fucking pen, right?
Yeah.
No.
So and we couldn't figure out where our kid had heard that word. I turned to the mom because we actually knew the parent too. And I was like, man, I don't have any guesses of where he picked it up.
No. Because we are pure as
the driven snow.
Day is long. I don't know what the end of that is.
Yeah.
I blame it on the babysitter always.
Yeah, always blame it on the babysitter.